Welcome, students, to this Excel Maths online classes. We have attached the board. We attached the board to make you more thorough, and we are continuing with the number system. So, for the past 2 days, there was some power problem because of the rains here in Bangalore. There was some power problem which you couldn't make it correctly. I think today the current and all is everything is correct. Anyhow, we'll revise what you have done. This is a basic. The problem is when you go high in the ladder, not only number system, in studies also. I was telling in my previous live chat videos, many parents will say, "Welcome, Abigail. Good evening." I was telling in my previous live chat channels that many parents will say, "Till fifth standard, my daughter used to come first, my son used to come first." And then after seventh, eighth, they're slowly coming down. Like that, this number theory, the first concept is very easy, they enjoy. The second concept is very easy. We put Roman letters 1, 2, 3, and rational number, you put 4 here. Roman letter 4. So as you go high in the ladder, think 1 is like a first floor you're climbing, and 2 is the second floor, and third is the third floor, and fourth is the floor. Yesterday, you're all struggling about rational numbers. Welcome, Shankar Values. Welcome for joining us. I'm fine. How are you? And welcome, Abigail. What are you doing today, Uncle? I'm doing this rational numbers. Many of are not thorough. You yourself were struggling. So today we are putting this rational numbers. We'll go step by step. Don't worry. And tomorrow we'll try to close it. This thing, rational numbers, is quite higher. That's what I'm speaking now. As you go to suppose if you're climbing a mountain, the mountain will have 4 zones. First starting is called natural numbers, very easy. So next we go to whole numbers. So as you climb, when rational number comes, it's little hard. So everything won't be easy. So if you go, I said this comes from 600 to college level. Even postgraduates have this. So what is a number system? Or what is called real numbers? We are doing it, and tomorrow only we'll be mostly completing it. So as you go high in the ladder, don't get irritated. Try to understand. You can ask your doubts. You can pass your comments. You can put in the comment box or in the email, and you can tell your friends, neighbors, and well wishers about this channel, so you can join it. And also, if you like it, you can subscribe for it and press the like button. So today we'll try to finish. The major thing is rational numbers. So what we are going today finishes 90% of number system. How much? 90%. The problem arose yesterday, even for a 10th standard student or for a thing. Uh, so I wish, hope, and pray there should not be any power problem. The rain has come. Anyhow, we hope for it. And so now we'll try to make it more understanding about this number system or real numbers. So I think we'll make a start so that there won't be any problem. It's slightly rainy, and because of rain, there's some power problem whenever this rains. No problem. We'll start immediately. Now look here. N, capital number N is called. Shadow is coming. Now the shadow is gone. I will come this one. You're able to listen? You can tell it. You're able to listen my voice? So N is called a set of natural numbers. N is called a set of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. See, set of natural numbers, I said, it's called descriptive form. This is 1, 2, 3, form is called roster form, like attendance. Or this is called set builder notation used in computer application. So this one is called an element of N. 2 is called an element of N. 3 is called an element of N. There is no -1 here. -1 is not an element of N. If you put like this, not an element, and this means element. So this we finished. So I'm repeating it again and again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is supposed to be a, think you're having a PKG or LKG, UKG, first standard. Till first standard, they take out positive numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has been taught already. So we have done this. Yesterday I gave some sums also, simple sums. Next one is called W. W is called set of whole numbers. In a set of whole numbers, you include 0. So whole number is nothing but a elder brother. Just like as somebody studying 3, 4, 3rd, 4th, 5. 0 comes after some class only. In the lower class, till first standard, they won't teach you much 0. For LKG, UKG, they won't teach 0 because they're confused. So when 0 is done, it's called whole number. See, we are done diagrams. I think you're able to see the diagrams, pictorial form. N is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called natural numbers. These are called natural numbers. Written in 3 forms: descriptive form, roster form, set builder notation. Remember, this notation is very important for higher studies. This is used in computer applications here. Main things. Next is higher level whole numbers. Whole numbers, 0 will come extra. So n is called the subset of W. Means n is younger brother, W is elder brother. See, look here, n will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0 will be there. If you rub the circle, if you rub off the circle, you get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is whole number. That is why n is called a subset of W. You must write like this: n, C, W. W is called super subset. These things we finished yesterday. N is the subset is written. Next thing is called Z, set of integers. See, minus and all comes in higher classes, like 5th standard, 6th standard. Minus and all is a very big problem. When minus comes, many come down with marks. Minus into minus, adding minus, multiplying minus. So see, this is called negative, 0, and positive integers. This is called set of integers Z. So Z is called set of integers. See, we have put here -3, -4, it goes on. This is called set of integers. Now, this is supposed to be very higher. Okay, this is like a youngest chota brother, chota sister, small one. Next is whole numbers, other middle brother, and integers, same more elder brother. Okay, this is called integers. Okay, 3 form: descriptive form, roster form, and set builder notation. Okay, now N, W, Z. So N is a subset of W, W is a subset of Z. Okay, see, N is the smallest and W is thing. So subset means thing. And 3 things were drawn. See, Z were drawn separately. Z means negative integer, positive integer, and 0. All combined together is called Z. Okay. And only positive integer 1 to 3 is called natural number. Including 0, it's called whole numbers. So it's raining heavily. I wish, hope, and pray there should not be any power problem. We'll try to finish at the earliest because it's raining heavily. The power goes off and rain is there. So in the city, it happens like this. Okay, N is a subset of W and W is a subset of Z. You got it? Okay. I think my shadow is not hiding you, but too much if you come back, you can't hear it. So there are 3 things in it actually. So you can see it correctly. Okay. Next one is rational numbers. So you all have to watch this carefully. Abigail, Abhishek, Deepak, everybody. Rational number is what? Climbing to the 4th floor. Think there's no lift. You're climbing. So rational is little harder. A rational number is little harder. A rational number can be expressed in the form p by q, like a fraction. Like a p by q, a fraction is called a rational number. And q should not be 0. The denominator should not be 0. See, if denominator is 0, 3 by 0 is called infinity. When 0 comes in the denominator, it's called infinity. A very big imaginary number. So, a number 3 by q is called a what? A rational number. Generally, it's a fraction only, having numerator and denominator, but don't use the word fraction. You just say in the form p by q, and q should not be 0, and p and q can be integers. P can be both negative numbers, minus 3 by minus 4. Both can be positive numbers. Okay, minus 1 by minus 8, minus 17 by minus 5 like that. And 1 can be 0. The top one can be 0. See, okay? 0 by 1 is allowed. 1 by 0 is not allowed. Okay. So the rational numbers is two types: terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. This is only hard. So look here, a number 3. 3 is called actually what? Natural number. The same 3 is called what? Whole number. The same 3 you can write as 3 by 1, which is also 3. This is also a rational number. So rational number is supposed to be the eldest brother. Okay, see, look here, 3 is 3 by 1. And terminating decimals are called rational number in the lowest form. What form? Lowest form. Look here, 30 by 10 is not the lowest form. If you divide by 10, 10 goes in 30 3 times. 10 goes in 30 3 times, 10 goes in 10 1 time, 3 by 1. So got it? 3 is nothing but 3 by 1, 3 by 8 form. 30 by 10, you can bring it to the lowest term. Rational numbers can be brought to the should be brought to the lowest term. 30 by 10 is 3 by 1. So 30 by 10 is also rational number. P by Q. 17 by 5. If you divide 17 by 5, 5 goes in 15. 3 times remainder 2, 20.4. And 0 by 1 is 0. So in rational numbers, the P and Q will be integers, negative integers, 0 or positive integers. You got it? So rational numbers are split into terminating decimal and non-terminating recurring decimal. So terminating decimal means the remainder should be 0. If you divide 17 by 5 and put the remainder will be what? 0. Okay. In non-terminating decimal, there won't be lowest terms. See, 10 by 3 is 3.333 go on. So you can put 3.3 in a dash. 3 is called the period. This 3 is called a period. See, 4 by 7, if you divide, you get like this. This 5, 7, 1, 4, 2, you can go on repeated. This is called a period. 11 by 30. See, after 3, 6, 6 is repeated. 6 is called a period. So it's called a non-terminating decimal. Here, the remainder won't be 0. The remainder won't be 0. I'll write here. The remainder won't be 0. So I'll write here. Remainder is not clear. 1 minute. Remainder not 0. Number 1, there won't be a common word divisor. Like 30 by 10, you can't divide this. So rational numbers, I think you understand. I try to explain faster. Number one, a rational number can be expressed in the form P by Q. What form? P by Q. It's called a what? It's called a fraction or a ratio, but try to say it's a ratio, P by Q. Of course, it's a fraction only, but don't use the word fraction. It's quite different. P by Q. And Q should not be 0. The denominator should not be 0. This is also called ratio. See, if Q becomes 0, look here. 3 by 0 is called what? Infinity. It's a very big number. It's an imaginary number. It comes in irrational numbers. Okay. Next one is, it can be what? 0 by 1, 0 by 5, that is 0. And 0 comes in the whole numbers and integers. That is why P and Q are called as integers. It can be a positive integer, it can be a negative integer, and it can be 0 also. This P and Q can be positive integer, negative integer, and 0. But only one condition is Q can be positive integer, negative integer, but not 0. P can be positive integer, negative integer, and 0. So if it's confusing, you can practice some sums. Next one is called non-terminating recurring decimals. Here, the remainder will not be 0 if you divide. But there won't be common factor 30 by 10. If you divide 10 by 3, the rough note, it becomes 3.3333. It's called 3 point, you put a top there. A line on the top. And 3 is called a period. It goes on. 4 by 7, if you divide, you get 0.5714285714. This 57148 is called a period. It's called a non-terminating decimal. You won't get a 0 as a remainder. Next one is 11 by 30. 11 by 30 is nothing but 0.3666. 6 is called a period. And here we are given. So, natural number is a subset of whole numbers. Whole numbers is a subset of integers. Integers is a subset of rational numbers. Now, rational numbers starts in the top two. So, this is the main part. Apart from it, there's one more thing called irrational numbers. And rational numbers and irrational numbers together are called real numbers. And tomorrow we teach minor about irrational and real numbers. So hope you understood. There are a lot of minor questions we asked yesterday. Today also I thought of writing some questions. And there is no what. Can you see this part? Check it. Can you see this part? N is a subset of 1 minute. N is a subset of W. This part you see, you can tell me. Okay. And Abigail, Abhishek, Deepak, those who are studying from 8th or from 6th, but please write this once in a notebook. Okay. This, you can write this one time. Of course, this live chat video is available there. You can see, but I'll try to get up. First copy this, but this part you can copy afterwards. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes time. Can you able to see him? Now, I think it's going down. Just what? So, Abigail, are you able to see? Abhishek, are you able to see? Okay, there's some problem with this part. When you get up, you can see it. You can write afterwards. Okay, those who are from 670, try to write this. Either you copy it now or at least copy it after the thing. So this video will be there. We'll upload a lot of things. We can upload. You can press the bell button also for any uploading future things. If you like this channel, you can subscribe to it. Any doubts, clarification, please you can put in the comment box. Yes, uncle, we can see. Good. Okay, but Abigail, you must copy it. Okay, don't watch like a movie or some TV show. Okay, if you're like people like not connected with maths, they can watch. See, some institute has come. Our dear brother Sankara Valley, that institute has come. They can just watch. They just want to understand what is what. But you must try to write this. Simply don't listen. You'll go in 1 year. Similarly, watch what the teacher says. Okay, write notes regularly and try to understand. Rational number, you just practice some more songs. I have given only limited. Take some sums and practice. Okay, it's called terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. All won't be lollipops. All won't be easy. Certain things will be very hard. If whole maths is easy, no teacher or school is required. You got it? And after rational numbers, we are going to irrational numbers. And rational number and irrational number together is called as a real number. But rational number is the eldest brother. Out of 4 brothers, rational number is the eldest brother. So natural number is the youngest chota brother. Whole number is second brother. Integers third eldest. And rational number is fourth eldest. And think rational numbers as twins, terminating and non-terminating. 2 things. And draw the diagrams. See, I just get up. When you draw the diagrams, you can understand. If you rub this, you get this. For example, if you rub this N, you get the W. That circle That full circle, if you rub this, you get n. So this is called subset. So natural numbers are subset of whole numbers, whole numbers are subset of integers, and integers are subset of what? Rational numbers. Okay. So we have made a study. I'll sit and explain certain things. Now, I'll ask one question. Um, can you give me that pen? Now, I'll give you one number. I'll give the number and then I'll the bit of I'll give you one number -5. What is this number? -5. So you must tell me what all this -5 is, whether it is n or w or z or q. Can you tell me? This is some question. -5 is what? -5 is what? So I think you can see now. To understand, we'll give you one sum. When will you teach imaginary number? Imaginary number, I think it doesn't come for you. It comes for complex numbers or imaginary numbers comes for, I don't know, I'll check it whether you're studying in ninth. I'll check it whether ninth has come imaginary number in the syllabus. It's only probably, even if it comes only limited may come. It comes mostly, it's called complex numbers. It's called, that is, I'll explain, that cannot be explained orally by mouth. It must be explained only in a board. Then only you can understand. So first you learn all this. After rational numbers, you go to irrational that finishes real numbers. And this kind of imaginary numbers, they are also called complex numbers. That comes mostly in higher secondary or PU first and second. You may ask, I got some minor problems. So Nyankavasa two sums may come to say what is imaginary number orally. Full imaginary numbers you won't get in ninth or 10th. It comes only in higher standard. They may teach you orally or to understand because we all taught this, no? Like that. So I'll teach you tomorrow I will try to do this one. Now, -5. Okay, come on, Abigail, Abhishek, what is -5? Can you tell me? The sum. -5 is question mark. So number one, is -5 a natural number? Can you tell? Is -5 a natural number? Come on. Wait. First you must write, look here. -5 is not an element of n. -5 does not come in natural numbers. You must write like this. -5 is not an element of w. You must put the element and cancel it. Okay. The third one is, look here. I'll rub this off. -5 is an element of z, correct? Integers. Not only z, look here, -5, you can write as -5 by 1, which is also equal to -5. Therefore, -5 is also an element of q, rational number. So you got it? So -5 is nothing but a integer and a rational number. In rational number, you must try to learn this. Don't be lazy with rational number. You try to learn thoroughly terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. If you try to avoid this and run away, your 10th, 11th, and higher class will be hard. So -5 by 1 is called a rational number. P by Q form. It's also called a ratio. So -5 by 1, if you divide, the remainder will be 0. See? 5, if you put 1, 5 ones are what? 5, the remainder will be 0. You have to see this. So, okay, -5, the remainder will be 0. All right. So I cancel all this. Wait, I'll cancel it. Now look here. I'll give you a next number. You must try to tell it. Okay. Next number is actually 6 by 3. What is given here? Abigail, Abhishek and all. You must tell me whether it is N, whether it is W, whether it is Z, and whether it is Q. If Q means, if it is a rational number, you must tell me whether it's a terminating decimal or a non-terminating decimal. The reason you must tell it. Come on, tell me. 6 by 3. The question is 6 by 3. Whether 6 by 3 is a natural number or a whole number or an integer or a rational number. If rational number, whether it's terminating or non-terminating. If terminating, why it is terminating number? Come on, start. What is 6 by 3? Can you tell? I have given a 6 by 3. You must tell whether it's natural number, whole number, integer, and rational number. Rational number means you must tell me whether it's terminating or not terminating. If terminating, what is the reason? If non-terminating, what is the reason? Okay, first one I tell you. Number one, 6 by 3, when you divide by 3, it will become 2. And 2 belongs to what? And 2 belongs to natural number. So, after simplifying, first of all, 6 by 3 is nothing but 2. The other form of 6 by 3 is what? 2. Numbers take different form. You got it? Okay. It's a division form. This is the final answer. Okay. So 2 is called a natural. So 6 by 3 after dividing is called a natural number. 6 by 3 after 2. 2 is also called a whole number. So 2 is also called a whole number and 2 is also called an integer. Okay. Now coming to what? Coming to rational numbers, look at 6 by 3. 6 by 3 is nothing, see, in the form of P by Q. It is in the form of P by Q. I told you, P by Q. And Q should not be 0. Q should not be 0, Q only 3. Now look here, 6 by 3 can be reduced in the lowest term. 6 by 3 will become 2 by 1. Okay, so 2 by 1 is a P by Q form. And 2, when you divide by 1, 2 ones are 2, the remainder will be 0. The remainder will be 0. So 2 by 1 is P by Q form. That is called rational number in the lowest form. And when you divide 2 by 1, the remainder will be 0. And when the remainder is 0, and the lowest form is called terminating decimal. So first of all, 6 by 3 is a question. So 6 by 3 is nothing but it is a natural number. When you divide, it becomes 2. It is a whole number. It is an integer. It is a rational number. And 6 by 3 can be reduced to the lowest term as 2 by 1, P by Q form. And also 2 by 1 when you divide, the remainder is 0. So it's a terminating decimal. I'll give you one more sum. One by two. 1 by 2. You must tell me this number 1 by 2 is a natural number or a whole number or an integer or a rational number. If rational number, you must tell me whether it's a terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal. Come on, tell me. What is 1 by 2? You can tell me. Abigail, you have done 6 by 3 is Q. You are correct. But 6 by 3 is not only Q, it is also N, it is also W, it is also Z, and also Q. And in Q, it is terminating type. It's what type? Terminating type. Okay. But what you wrote was correct. In the exam, if they give 6 by 3, you write as what? Rational number, because they given in the form P by Q. But in the exam, if they give 2 only, you can write the other forms. And what you wrote up here is 100% correct, because they're given a 6 by 3. When they're given a 6 by 3, this rational number is in the form P by Q. It can be reduced to the lowest term, number 1. Its remainder is what? 0. Remainder is 0. So what you wrote is correct. Now 1 by 2. Come on, tell me what is 1 by 2. 1 by 2, whether it's natural number, whole number, integer, or rational. If rational number means, you must tell me whether it's terminating or non-terminating. So what you wrote is correct. 6 by 3, the correct answer is Q only, if they give in the exam. If they give 2 means, you can write any answer. So it is all 4. Right. Now what is 1 by 2? Can you tell me? Tell us, what is 1 by 2? Now the question asks, what is 1 by 2? Whether it's a natural number, whole number, integer, rational number. If rational number, it is given explanation, whether it's terminating or non-terminating. Don't tell in fluke. There are only two things, terminating, not first terminating, not like that. If it's terminating, you tell me the reason why it is terminating. If it's non-terminating, you must tell me the reason. Don't tell. Can you tell this answer? What is this answer? Abigail, if you can tell it, Abhishek, Deepak, and others who are all participating, you can tell this. Okay, I'll check your imaginary numbers. I'll let you think. Okay, 1 by 2. What is 1 by 2? And remember, if you want to learn imaginary numbers, first you be thorough with this. Imaginary number comes after what? This is step number 4, step 5, 7th step. If you want to go to the 7th floor, if you want to go to the 7th floor, you must climb 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th floor, 6th floor, and 7th floor. And you're not a Superman to jump to the 7th floor directly. So first of all, you must learn this side by side. Okay, what is 1 by 2? 1 by 2 is not a natural number, because 1 and 2, if it is 2 by 1, you can say it is a natural number, because 2 by 1 is 2. Right? No, you can say it's a whole number. You can say it is an integer. It can say what? It is a rational number. See, 2 by 1 is different, 1 by 2 is different. Again, I am repeating, 2 by 1 means you're lucky. 2 by 1 is 2. If you reduce it. So 2 by 1 means you can say it's a natural number, whole number, integer, and rational number, because it's a P by Q form, and it can be reduced to the lowest term, and 2 condition remain the same. But 1 by 2 is different. Just like, look here, 6 minus 3 is what? 3. 3 minus 6 is what? Minus 3. For many students who are studying 8th standard, 9th standard, and all, look here, 6 minus 3, what they shout? 3. From first standard, they are learning. 3 minus 6 is what? Minus 3. For many students, 3 minus 6 is also 3. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 minus 6 is 3. Like that, for many of them, 1 by 3 and 3 by 1 are same. Both are not same. 1 by 3 is different. 3 by 1 is different. Okay. Now, what you understand by 1 by 2? 1 by 2 is not a natural number, so right? Does not belong to n. Number 1. Okay. 1 by 2 does not belong to n. Okay, because it is a fraction. Whereas 2 by 1 means 2 by 1 belongs to n because you can get the final answer 2. The first one is not coming. Right. Next one is 1 by 2 does not belong to w. It does not belong to w. Whereas if it's 2 by 1, the final answer is 2, it belongs to w also, you can write. So 2 by 1 is different, 1 by 2 is different. Number 3. 2 by 1, 1 by 2 does not belong to z because it's a fraction, but 2 by 1 belongs to z. The last one is 1 by 2 is a fraction. Even if it's minus 1 by 2 also, it belongs to z. Minus 1 by minus 2 also, it belongs to z. Okay. All 1 by 2 belongs to q, not z. It belongs to q. It belongs to q, rational number. Okay. 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2 or minus 1 by minus 2, all belong to what? Q. Because why it belongs to q? Number 1, it is of the form p by q. It belongs to q because it is in the form p by q. Number 2, q is not equal to 0. And 1 by 2, if you divide, you get 0.5. The remainder will be 0. The remainder is what? 0. Okay. Put what? 2 and 1. Put a 0. 0.5. 5 2s are what? 10. The remainder will be 0. So 1 by 2 can be written only in the form p by q. And q is not equal to 0. And 1 by 2, it becomes 0.5. It's called terminating decimal. It's called what? Terminating decimal. The remainder is 0. It's the pakka rational number terminating decimal. One more sum I'll give you. Thirty by 0.3133, 0.4. Eight by 3. Now you must tell me what is this 8 by 3? 8 by 3 is different. 3 by 8 is different. We'll handle both. So first we'll do 8 by 3. We'll do what? 8 by 3. 8 by 3 is not a natural number. Able to see and able to see and able to listen my voice? 8 by 3 is not a natural number. Number 1. Number 2. 8 by 3 is not a whole number. Number 2. Number 3. 8 by 3 is not an integer. 8 by 3 is not an integer. Now 8 by 3 is a rational number, belongs to Q. First two reason is what? it can be written in the form P by Q, and Q is not 0. Q is not equal to 0. So look here, Abhishek, Abhigel, look here. 8 by 3 is a rational number. That is correct. But you must tell me whether it's terminating or non-terminating type. Terminating or non-terminating type. Now look here. This 8 by 3 must divide. Put 8 here and 3 here. 3 twos are what? 6. 3 twos are 6. The balance is 2. Bring down 1 0 and put a point. 6 threes are what? 18. Balance is 2, put a 0. 6 threes are what? It goes 2.666. So 8 by 3 is nothing but 2.66. You can copy it. See, 8 by 3. So 8 by 3. 8 by 3. You can write as 2.6666 dot dot dot. Short method is you must write like this: 8.3, 2.6. You must put a line there. It is called a non-terminating recurring decimal, and no remainder is not 0. It goes on, goes on, goes on. Its period is called 6. They call the period 6. This line is called period. So 8 by 3 is a what number? Rational number, because 8 by 3 is P by Q, happily said, and Q is not 0. But don't stop with rational number. Don't stop with rational. You must say whether it's terminating or non-terminating decimal. You got the point. So 8 by 3, if you divide, it goes 2.6666. So it's a non-terminating recurring decimal, and remainder is not 0. It is 2.66 is called the period. It's a rational number, no doubt, but it's a non-terminating type. And you must write all this. Right. So hope you understood all this. So I try to revise fast one more time and then I give a lecture. Please copy it all this. Now look here. First is natural numbers, capital N. A descriptive form, roster form, self-driven notation. One is an element of C, one is called an element of N. There's no minus one. Minus one is not an element of N. Next one is W. And W is a set of whole numbers, 0 with 0 extra. This is called descriptive form, roster form, set builder thing. And N is a subset of W. W is a superset. You can draw like this, draw this diagrams. Next, third floor is the first floor, second floor, third floor. Set of integers. -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is called descriptive form, roster form, set builder notation. You have to write this. X is a thing. 1 minute, I have to put it back in. So N is a subset of W and W is a subset of Z. Okay, so N is the lowest. So 3 diagrams you have drawn here. Now coming to rational numbers. A rational number can be expressed in the form of P by Q. P by Q means 3 names for the number. One is a fraction, numerator and a denominator. But don't use the word fraction. This is also called ratio. If you want, you can use the word ratio. P by Q. So in the form, so in the ratio P by Q, and Q should not be 0. P can be 0. Okay, and PQ belongs to Z. P and Q both can be positive. Okay, P can be negative, Q can be positive. P can be positive, Q can be negative. And P can be 0 and Q can be a number. But Q should not be 0. And rational numbers are two types: terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. Terminating means rational number in the lowest form. Rational number in the Lowest form is called terminating. Lowest form. See 30 by 10. The lowest form is 3 by 1. Okay. But in the exam, if they give 3 by 1, you will say Q1. Only 3 means you can write it. Okay. And 17 by 5, if you divide, it becomes 3.4. The remainder will be 0. 0 by 5 is also 0. Okay. Now, natural numbers, lowest, whole numbers, Z and Q, 4 circles will come. Non-terminating is 10 by 3 is 3.33. It goes on. 4 by 7, 11 by 30, like that. And tomorrow we are going to irrational, real numbers, and imaginary number, the basics. You will do it. If you want, you can work out some. Any sum or doubt you can have means you can put in the comment box or in the email, and you can tell your friends, neighbors, and well wishers about this. You can come between 6 and 7. And suppose if gas cuts off in the middle, there will be some power problem. And because it's a rainy season, it goes on in Bangalore. Okay. And if you like this channel, subscribe it. And also, we are coming to, we got a Google Meet for regular online coaching where we teach the whole thing. Now we're teaching from 12th standard because nowadays 9th, 10th, and all, nobody is much because they're going to reduce the questions. So they're not much. What will happen? What is the exam? The exam will be there. 8, 9, 10, 11, and all not much coming to what? Studying the whole book. But 12th they are studying because 12th they got what? 12th they got all entrance exam, IIT, NEET, NIIT, NEET exam. A big list is there. So if anybody of your friends studying 12th standard, they want maths, physics, chemistry in this online, and they can join it. So tomorrow only we'll be trying to finish the real numbers. And tomorrow this rational numbers we'll put it small and we'll try to finish everything and accommodate it. So tomorrow is Friday and you must ask some doubts and you can tell us some good ideas. Uh, we welcome everyone and there are some institutions. Any general doubts you can ask, particular doubts, counseling, anything. What? Imagine number. Imagine number. Imagine number. You can't teach it here. It's a pakka root is involved. Unless until you write in the board, you can't understand. This will also collapse. So till this, you try to learn correctly. Because I said imagine number is actually in the seventh floor. If you want to go to seventh floor, till this you be thorough. Why students are struggling? Why they hate maths? Why they run away from maths means immediately they want to go to the seventh floor. Sir, I understood natural numbers. They jump like a spring. Sir, I understood whole numbers. But if one question is asked, like true or false, yesterday I asked, they don't even get that 1 mark. Simply they think just study. You must do at least a lot of some things. Don't think natural numbers is lollipop. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4 from LKG and learning. 9, 8, not like that. There are a lot of questions in this. Not even one you'll answer. Whole numbers, the differentiating sums are there. True or false is 1 more question. Big questions are there. How to differentiate? Take all these three. There are sums in what? Olympiad exam. Olympiad exams are kept by the schools, where if you get good marks, you need not pay fees. And Olympic exams are kept by the central government, where they give you some what prize, money and all, and they take care of your thing. Small questions will come about integers. So you can go to the Olympiad exam, you find in the net also. You can just browse the net and get it. So don't say it's a very easy lollipop. Try to learn rational numbers. And I tell you, rational numbers 1 by 8, 8 by 1, two things if you turn you can't tell. Because in rational numbers you got terminating, non-terminating, and tomorrow we'll go to a thing called irrational numbers. And rational number and irrational number together are called real numbers. After real numbers only, you find a thing called an imaginary number, but 100% imaginary number comes in higher class. There may be one or two sums, lower level sums, I'll teach you, but nowadays things are going forward. But there are a lot of sums, they are called complex numbers, which is comes in very high level in higher secondary PU level. So any doubts, if you have, you can ask us. And any doubts or clarifications, you can put in the comment box. You can put in the what? Email and tell your friends, neighbors, and well wishes. You got a Google Meet. If somebody is studying third standard, you can tell. It's very rare nowadays 10th or 9th will come because they are reducing the portions. If they don't know whether the school will reopen, whether they'll keep a test. Central CBSE itself, they are reducing the portion. First quarterly portion is given, but it's removed data. It's not there. Only second quarterly, third quarterly, the portions have been reduced. So 10th, 9th, and nobody will come for a tuition thing. If you want something to learn, you can come. But 12th standard will come. So somebody is going for the entrance, you can tell them. Even 11th is a basic. If they want, they can come. But 12th is an exam. It's a life exam. 12th exam only they see you. If you go for a job, if you go for higher studies, if you want to go for marine engineering, everything 12th is important. Any of your friends and neighbors or well wishers studying 12th, if they want, you can tell. Also, if you are in a local language like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, we'll try to speak and explain it. But this kind of number systems cannot be told in local languages. There are books, Kannada books separately for maths, Tamil book for maths, Telugu books, Tamil medium is there, Kannada medium is there. But those things are different, which you can't explain. Only we can teach in English for generally. But otherwise, say, because on the other day, one girl asked me, Tamil, sir, can you tell me in Tamil some words? So I told her, what is this? That's all. So like that for Kannada also, or Telugu, or Hindi, whatever it is. There are Hindi books separately, which you want to it. Okay. And any doubts or clarification you can ask. And just take two numbers, 3 by 8, 8 by 3, like that. 10 by 7, 7 by 10. And tell me whether it's terminating or not terminating. We find some interesting point. And try to work out your class sums. I think mostly, see, I'm not discouraging or trying to support certain things. Mostly work out for your knowledge point of view. Nowadays, no exams, nothing. Some schools keep it in the WhatsApp. That too. Today also I was teaching for a 12th standard girl, and she was telling that only 1 mark question was given. There are 5 marks questions in 12th standard, but schools give 1 mark because it is a holiday mode, not interesting mode, and this pandemic is there, and nobody know what will happen. So not like that. You learn for a knowledge point of view because you're growing. And studies can be learned only till a particular age, like 22 years, 20 years. You can't learn in 40 years. There may be one in a 10,000, learning for one in 1 lakh, studying in 40 years or 50 years. So try to learn everything. Don't escape saying, there is no exam, there is no test, there is no school, schools are closed, and whatnot. So I can enjoy. Then finish, you'll forget the spelling of mathematics. You'll go like this. Okay, so try to work out, and everything will forget. So don't be lethargic or casual or lazy. It's very dangerous. Okay. Mm. 8 by 3 is non-terminating. And, and it has got a period 6. You will say the reason also. Why it is non-terminating. The 6 will come out. That's very important. Then only you can understand the irrational numbers. That 6 should continue. Or a particular number like 571428 should continue. So that is only called what? Non-terminating recurring decimal. It's called a period. Don't forget. We'll try to upload this image. And we got one more channel, Excel Math Study. If you want more sums, the same sums are repeated there. You can see it. There also we are uploading it. And 11th and 12th also we have done a lot of sums for 11th and 12th maths, like quadratic equation, arithmetic progression, a lot of things we have done, and we are trying to improve on it. And now you are sitting in this thing because we are doing home tuitions. Because of the pandemic, we can't go to every home. It's dangerous. spreading fast. So try to learn it. Any doubts you can ask or any clarification. And try to work out some sums and tell us. If any doubts you can ask. Uh, so I think running one minute is Canada Telugu. ఇది వచ్చి తెలుగు కాడని తెలియదు తెలుగు అంటే నేను మాట్లాడతాను కన్నడ అంటే షీల్ టాక్ గుడ్ గోయింగ్ ఇస్ కన్నడ So we welcome you and tell your friends, neighbors, and well wishes to join this. And tomorrow we'll be completing this number system or real numbers. If you want, you can work out some sums. You can ask side by side. Next, we'll go to physics. Abhishek asked Newton three laws. Basic will teach. Newton three laws is a big story. It's not so easy. It comes even in what MSc. So there's got a lot of applications. Okay, so we'll teach you the basic things in the Newton's three laws in physics. Not only maths, physics, chemistry, anything you can ask. Any doubts, any clarification, anything about studies, anything about anything you can ask. If you know, we'll try. Otherwise, we'll try to connect you or what do you think? And thank God today the current was there in spite of the rains. It stopped other things. And so after tomorrow there won't be a thing on Saturday, Sunday because we got a lot to work out and upload things. And that's the thing. So put some numbers and work out. And tomorrow we'll try to finish till what? Imagine number of complex numbers. If possible, if not, we'll try to finish real numbers and imagine numbers. I'll check out whether there's more portions. We'll do little, you can ask doubts on it. If you have any doubts or clarification, you put in the comment box. Any sums also you can put it. Tell your friends, neighbors, and well wishes. You can also join and get benefited. So it is actually just an introduction one, a simple one. I thought. At 12th standard, they're joining. You can tell them if any 12th standard friends are there, you can join it. We got this thing. Add. We'll forward it in the thing. Email, we got it. Abhishek and Deepak, I think you're there. And if you're not able to hear properly or think, until you try to manage and adjust it. So we have done the best with what the technology we have. We don't have much technology. It needs some apparatus, accessories, and some wires under to make it more pakka. It's not in the market, it's very costly also. It's just a thing only. It is not only for math students, all students and others, even the elders can join. Somebody wants to know about maths, they can join. You don't see daily, you're seeing a lot of movies and other things. For a change also you can watch this. So if you have some doubts or clarifications, you can put in the comment box. Tomorrow we'll meet.